Hey guys, Zpolt here and I'm back for another Zpolt unboxing, and today we're going to take a look at the Haylou GT1 Pro. So the Haylou GT1 non-Pro version is one of my favorites in a $20 range. Of course, the Pro version is a little bit more expensive, but of course it's still in the budget range. It's around 1,200 pesos or around the $25, around this kind of range. So still very nice price for a TWS. Of course, how will this compare to the GT1? We're gonna find out in the full review. But of course, let's unbox it first and enjoy the unboxing experience. So it says GT1 Pro TWS earbuds. Haylou, of course, I got this from Lazada, links down below. First, from AliExpress, it's also available. It says IPX5 certification, so this can survive, sweat and minor splashes. 25 hours of battery life, of course, I would say with the case. Battery display as well, smart touch, and Bluetooth 5.0, which is something that you like, of course. It says model Haylou GT1 Pro. Charging time 1.5 hours, call time 3.5 hours. Charging case, it's around 800 milliamperes. Actually pretty big charging case here. So 24 hours, I would say, yeah, that's right smack around the 800 milliampere range. So definitely that's good in terms of the whole charging. In terms of the Haylou GT1, the case is around 3,100 milliamperes. So definitely you're getting more milliamperes with the Pro version, which is really cool. So that is one big upgrade from the previous version, the non-Pro version. Opening it up. So here inside, of course, you do get a pretty nice packaging overall. Of course, you do get a black box inside, and of course, actually, yeah, we're gonna focus on sound quality because that's what we do here in this channel. Wow, this is definitely a bit more weighty compared to what you get with the Haylou GT1, and also a bit smaller as well. I'm gonna take a look at that in a few. Of course, let's take a look at what you get in a box. Of course, in the box you get the TWS, and also pretty sure this is the USB that it comes with. Of course, it is a USB, actually a micro USB, so that's a bit unfortunate. Of course, you do also get additional sets of tips. Actually, not a lot in the box. Pretty simple box overall. I would say typical of Chi-Fi, or typical of budget-fi stuff in general. Of course, you do get also that manuals inside, which is cool. Actually, the place where I bought this, the TikTok PH, I think, also gave me a case, which is cool, I'd say. Right, so opening it up, so it says please remove sticker before use. All right, so let's do some ASMR, guys. Wow, that's a bit, there you go. That is a bit satisfying, which is cool. And physical comparisons, yeah, definitely it's the same in terms of the overall build quality, but the Pro version is more substantial overall, more weighty. So yeah, the non-Pro version is more compact, as you guys can see. This one is definitely bigger. So yeah, the bigger, times 2.5 times case is definitely shown in the form factor itself. But the plastic quality is very similar. You have that Haylou logo as well. At the back, you do have both micro USB and of course Haylou at the back as well. So actually, for the whole branding, I do like the Haylou brand in general. I like the branding that they put in. Inside, of course, you do get very similar compared to the Haylou GT1 non-Pro version, as you guys can see. Very similar, if not the same in terms of the overall design. Taking it out, of course, you do get very similar also in terms of the overall dimensions and also look. Let's compare it quickly with the GT1. As you guys can see, it's very similar, if not the same. So yes, you're getting very similar branding overall. And of course, the tips that they include is also similar as well. But this one is a little bit more rough compared to what I have. What I have is a little bit more glossy. So there's a slight difference, but definitely yes, still the same Haylou through and through. Of course, let's try to charge things up and start up the TWS for us to have an initial listen and initial try of the Haylou GT1 Pro. But definitely yes, I would say in terms of the overall build quality, I do prefer the Pro version over the non-Pro version because it's more weighty. It does feel, you know, more substantial in the hand, so that is of course an advantage. It feels more premium. It feels that you know, you're getting more for your money overall with the Haylou GT1 Pro. So pairing it now with my iPhone, of course, and it shows right away, and it says now paired, and we're gonna have an initial listen. So on the ear, it's very similar on the ear. Of course, we're gonna try to listen to, of course, Deezer, and this is my playlist, guys, so make sure you follow that if you're into Deezer. Alright, playing some Tadhana, Up Dharma Down. Okay. I would say initially that's a bigger stage compared to the previous one. I can't 100% confirm, but it's similar in terms of the overall sound, but it feels like it has a bigger stage. It also has a nice extension on top, but it's not sibilant. Very lively sound, musical as well. Some polyphia. The bass is boomy and punchy also, definitely substantial. But this has a lot, again, extension on top, so it's definitely not lacking in the bass or in the clarity side of things. Let me get some track with vocals. I haven't seen a track with vocals yet, so maybe we can try some Bruno Mars, I guess, or September. The mids feel similar compared to the GT1, the old one. It's in the smooth side, lush side in presentation. But there's a U-shaped sound, so it's a bit recessed in the mix in terms of the vocals. But the positioning is pretty good. And definitely, yes, the cymbals feels really lively. Vocals are pretty good, like here in Justin Bieber. The vocals have good detail, rich enough, revealing enough, not that veiled sounding. Right, yes, Haylou GT1 Pro. I can't confirm 100%, but I feel that this is better sounding compared to the non-Pro version. But they're very similar, I would say just a touch. So maybe, you know, better sound stage, more revealing mids, a little bit more extended top, and a little bit more punchy bass. It's, I would say, slight. I can be wrong actually if I do an A/B test, but right off the bat, I feel that that's what I remember from the Haylou GT1. So definitely, yes, in terms of the overall sound, you know, I do like the GT1 non-Pro version, and it seems that this is, you know, slightly better sounding. So I do like this also overall. With the Haylou GT1 Pro, so that is really cool. So of course, this is just an unboxing. I can be wrong when I do an A/B test. Maybe they're similar, I don't know, but we're gonna know, of course, in the full review. Of course, stay tuned in the zpoltunboxing channel for that. This is just an unboxing, and pretty nice unboxing experience actually overall. But of course, yes, we're gonna find out, you know, the verdict in the full review, and I'm also gonna compare all the, you know, $20 earphones here in this channel, in the zpol channel. I'm gonna do an ultimate comparison, so stay tuned also for that video. And of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. That is our unboxing of the Haylou GT1 Pro, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.